Hi everyone, I'm Alli. You're tuning in to a total body exercise ball workout. If you have a ball at home, you will need that, and then you'll also want a mat underneath you and some dumbbells. I have 8s here, so you're going to want about a medium set for you. If you have options at home, you might want a light and heavy set as well to change out as we go along. So we are going to start with a quick warm-up, and then we will get into our workout. So let's get started here with jumping jacks. Core is nice and tight, extending the arms nice and long over the head. Feel a stretch through the shoulders. Next, we're going to move into hamstring curl with a lat pull down. Here we go. So bring your heel up to your glutes, and we're pulling down with our arms. Kind of squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. Warming up the hamstrings and the shoulders here. Next, we're going to move into a sumo squat. So bring your legs nice and wide, toes pointed out. We're going to go down and up in a nice sumo squat position. Once you get the feel of that, we're going to add a side reach. So we're going to reach, squat, and reach. Nice work. Feel that stretch through the side there. Get the glutes and quads warmed up. A few more seconds here, and then we're going to move into an inchworm. All right, here we go. Come to the edge of your mat. You're going to hinge down, slight bend in your knee, walk it out to a high plank, hands under the shoulders, squeeze the core, and then walk it back up. Feeling that stretch in the back of your legs and your hamstrings. Core is nice and tight. Keep breathing. Warming up the shoulders here, engaging the core. One more rep, and come on down to all fours. We're going to go into glute circles. So flex the foot, kick the foot up, and then out, and then down. Up, out, and down. Really feel that squeeze at the top. Engaging the glute. And switch legs, up, out, and down. A nice circle. Get some glute activation in up here. One more. And that is our warm-up. Grab some water if you need it. And then we are going to get into our workout. So like I said, you will need a ball. If you have it, I'm going to explain the workout, so keep resting, get some water, catch your breath. We're going to start with in round 1. So we have 4 different rounds. Each round is going to have 3 different exercises, and we're going to do each exercise for 45 seconds, and then you'll have 15 seconds to switch to the next exercise, and you'll get a minute break between each round. So we are going to start with a chest press. So you will need your dumbbells. You're going to sit on the center of your ball, so your legs are at about a 90-degree angle. We're going to hold our weights also at about a 90-degree angle. Shoulders up. Core is nice and tight, and we're just going to press up and down. So we'll do that for 45 seconds, and then switch to a glute bridge. So we're going to come down on our ball, and so that it's in the middle of your back, and your neck or your head is also resting on it. And then we're just going to do glute bridge up and down, squeezing the glutes at the top. After that, we're going to flip over and do a forearm plank on our ball. Just like this. Option to come down to the knees. And we'll do that for 45 seconds. All right, that is round 1, so let's get into it. Starting with that overhead press. Sit up nice and tall in the middle of your ball. Weights in your hand and ready to go. Ready and begin. Pushing up, slowly lowering down. Core is nice and tight. Keep breathing. Nice work. Now we could do this exercise without the stability ball, but the bonus of using the stability ball rather than just a normal chair or doing this standing up is that you have to engage your core to stay sitting upright on this moving object. A few more seconds and then we're going to switch to that glute bridge. All right, here we go. Weights down. Flip it on over. Ball in the center of your upper back and your head is resting on it. Weight in the heels. We're going to go up and down. Here we go. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Option to take one of your dumbbells and place it on your hips if you'd like a little extra added weight there. Really squeeze the glutes at the top. Nice work. A few more seconds here, and then we're going to flip over for that plank. All right, here we go. Flip on over. Forearms in the center of the ball. You can have a little bit of a wider base here with your feet. Core should be nice and tight with the belly button drawn in. And we're going to start. Here we go. Squeeze. It's okay if you start shaking. I already am. My arms are shaking. Remember, there's always the option to drop to your knees if you need to. Just keep that core engaged. Almost there. Keep pushing. You get a minute break after this. You can do it. Hang in there. And rest. Nice work. All right. Grab some water. Breathe for a minute. I'm going to explain round 2 while you take a rest. So we're going to start with seated rows. So again, sitting on your ball, you're going to grab your weights, lean slightly forward, have your weights at your side. You're going to row up and back, keeping the weights by your side and squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. Next, we're going to do a lat pullover. So we're going to go back on our ball where it's in the center of our back. We're going to place the weights together. You can always drop down to 1 here if you need to. And we're going to go back and down over our head and then back up. Really engaging the lats here as they work to lower and lift the weights. And then lastly, you can set your weights down. We're going to do a sit-up with a twist holding the ball. So we'll come down with the ball overhead, sit up, twist, side, side, and back down. Touch the ball overhead and repeat. So that is round 2. Grab your last sip of water and then join me on your ball with your weights in hand, getting ready for seated row. Slightly bending forward. And begin. Bring them up and back. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Core is nice and tight. Again, this is one of those exercises we could be doing while standing or sitting on a bench or a chair, but we've got this stability ball. We're working our core, using our stabilizer muscles, while also getting in our upper body work. All right, switch it on over to a lat pull over here. Ball will be in the middle of our back. 2 weights or 1 overhead. Here we go, lower down and up. Core is nice and tight. Feel those lats work in this one. Great job. Few more reps here. And then we're going to switch to that sit up and twist with the ball. All right, come on up. Weights can go down. Grab your ball. And let's get ready for that sit up. Ball is overhead. Here we go. Sit up, twist, and back down. Sit up, twist and touch, and down. Great job. Make sure you really get that twist in. We want to work those oblique muscles. Last exercise for this round, and then you'll get another break. And time. Great work. Okay, now we are going into round 3 already. We are halfway done. So grab your water, take your break, and I will explain round 3. So we're going to start with a seated bicep curl. So again, we'll be sitting on our ball here. You're going to need your weights. And we're going to start with bicep curls. So we're just sitting here. We're going to curl up and down. And then we're going to go into overhead tricep extension. So again, you can use both weights or drop down to 1. Whatever works for you. Press them together. Lift them overhead. And we're going to bend down and up. Down and up. Working the back of the arm there and the tricep. And lastly, for our core exercise, we're going to do an ab tuck. So you're going to carefully get on your ball so that it's placed in between your knees and your ankles, right about your shins. Depending on how tall you are, you might be closer to your knees or closer to your ankles. And then what you're going to do is tuck in your knees to your chest, rolling the ball with you so your core is nice and tight and engaged. Just like that. All right, let's get started. Starting with those bicep curls. 45 seconds. Here we go. Up and down. Core is nice and tight. Really slowly lower. Focus on that eccentric phase. Nice work. Working all parts of our body today for this total body exercise ball workout. Few more seconds here and then we'll go into that overhead tricep extension. If you're feeling fatigued, you can always alternate and do one at a time. Last one here. All right, let's get ready for that tricep extension. Place the weights together. Lift them overhead or drop down to 1 if you need to. Core is tight again, and we're going to bend up and down. Feel those triceps work. You're doing great. And last one. Nice work. All right, set those weights down. Get on up. We're going to get on our ball for the ab tucks. So carefully roll onto your ball so it's placed at about your shins. And then we're going to tuck up and in. Here we go. Bring the knees to the chest. Core's nice and tight. Belly button drawn in. Working all our core muscles, our shoulders. Nice strong plank here. Head is in the line with your spine, so you're looking directly in between your hands. And time. Nice work. All right, last break here. We're going to get into round 4. Grab some water if you need it, and then I will explain round 4. All right, our final 3 exercises. So we are going to start with hip lifts. So for all of these, we're going to be on the floor rather than on our ball. We're going to put our feet on the ball though, right in the center of it. Back is on the ground. And we're going to just lift our hips up and down, squeezing the glutes. Then we're going to go into hamstring tucks or hamstring curls. So we're going to tuck the ball in and out again like we did with the ab tucks, except now we're working our hamstrings. And your final exercise is leg lowers. So you're going to grab the ball in between your feet and you're just going to lower up and down with the ball, squeezing the abs. And those are your 3 exercises. So let's get started with our hip lifts. Find the center of the ball to place your feet, and your calf should also be on the ball. Ready? And here we go. Lifting up and down. Squeeze the glutes. Great work. A few more seconds. All right, now let's switch into those hamstring curls. So tuck the ball up towards your glutes and back out. You'll definitely feel this in your hamstrings. Core is nice and tight. Keeping the hips lifted. Nice job. All right, switching over to our final exercise. Grab the ball in between your feet. Get ready for those leg lowers. Here we go. Up and down. Barely touch the ground and then back up. Keep breathing. Core is nice and tight. Press your low back into the ground. Just a few more seconds here and you are done with this workout. Three, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. You made it through this total body stability ball workout. Grab some water. Take a second to breathe. Move your equipment out of the way, and we're going to do a quick cool down. All right, we're going to start with a chest opener. So interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull up and away, chin is lifted. Really stretch out through your shoulders and chest. A few deep breaths here, bring the heart rate down. And lift the arms overhead, really stretch up through the core and shoulders. All right, now let's do a tricep. So bring your arm touching your shoulder blade and the other one is slightly pulling. You should feel it in the back of your arm where we worked our triceps. And then we're gonna take a side bend here, stretch out the lats. And switch arms. Take that side bend. All right, let's go into a hamstring stretch. So bend down, touch your toes or the floor or your shins, wherever you can go. Feel a stretch in your hamstrings, the back of your legs. Make sure you have a slight bend in your knee. Take a few deep breaths and sink lower with every exhale. All right, come on down to the floor. We're gonna cross one leg over the other. You should feel this in the glute of your lifted leg. Roll your ankle back and forth. And switch legs. We definitely worked our glutes today. Need to stretch them out. Tell them thank you for doing all that work. All right, lastly, let's flip on over. Stretch out our core because we worked it this entire workout for a nice cobra stretch. Lean back as far as you can. Feel that stretch through your abs. And that is all. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this total body exercise ball workout, and I hope to see you next time.